Today in the livestock market, the cattle was a little bit lower. I think that slow cash trade just kind of had the market start to get a little bit soft. But you know what's happened is that the more that we move sideways, the harder it was for this market to push through its resistance numbers. Now, we've been on a rally for quite some time right now, so of course it's going to need more and more better headlines to get the market continue going higher. But I knew that maybe at some point in time that the market would start to be a little bit more choppy, and I'm expecting that really to the end of the year. Now, watching what feeders did today, the feeders did fall. The market correction seems to have begun, and definitely it's going to lead the live cattle market a little bit lower as well, especially because we pushed through a couple of support numbers. They're not big technical support numbers, but some moving averages that definitely would indicate that, you know, perhaps the market's going to start to move a little bit lower. Without any bigger demand, I don't think we're going to see much. One thing to think about is that even though there has been bigger beef demand globally, we aren't really participating in much of that because, you know, it's kind of like coming out of China that really has been devastated by the African swine fever. So there's that, you know, that's something to consider as we go forward. And of course, this warmer weather definitely is going to have a little bit more of a bearish effect on our markets, and we start to build some momentum on the downside. Look out below, because we do have some room to fall. Now, hogs were firm today, so that's something that's a little bit more positive. The trade resolution does look hopeful in spite of the fact that the opposite was just said yesterday. So I think that these are touchy-feely times right now with the headlines on which way this market's going to go. But any kind of confirmation that there's not going to be a deal, or if there is going to be a deal, is definitely going to affect this market. So we're going to watch that closely. Any confirmation at all. I think that the White House is, you know, we expected maybe a bigger reaction to the market. You know, I thought it was going to move a little bit lower when the president said we're not going to do anything until next year. And the fact that it didn't, I think, shows a little bit of underlying strength, or the fact that we're completely at the bottom of the market where the hogs are concerned. So that's something to watch, but I think there will be a big reaction if we get some confirmation one way or another.